Hey everybody, Dr. Whiting here, and continuing my discussion about related issues to systemic candidiasis or candida overgrowth. Today I'd like to talk about something that is rarely talked about, and I don't know why. I suppose there's a whole lot of psychological reasons, perhaps, but oftentimes when we talk about candida or yeast overgrowth, we talk about the ladies. Oh, it's a women's problem. Not so. Granted, women are more likely to develop a yeast overgrowth for a variety of reasons, most of them physiological, but that doesn't mean that it's exclusively to women. So today I would like to talk about candida overgrowth and male issues. Now, we know for a fact that candida can be transmitted between sexual partners. If one has a candida overgrowth, especially in the genitourinary region, unprotected sex can transfer that to the other partner. So that rules out the concept that men don't have this problem. They do. However, the biggest problem with this situation is that most men are less symptomatic. They're not asymptomatic, but they're less symptomatic. And so they often ignore it, thinking, oh, well, it's just one of those things. But the classic symptoms of candida overgrowth in men would be jock itch, penile secretions, fungus under the nails, skin rashes. These are often just as common for men as the symptoms are for women. And because men tend to ignore things better or more aggressively, these things can go unnoticed, they can go ignored, and the man can then continue to pass the candida overgrowth to his partners. And because of that, we often say that if one of a couple has a candida issue, it's pretty likely that they both do. And the best way to find out if that's true is to take our candida evaluation. And we highly recommend that both partners do that at the same time. You can take that candida evaluation at thecandidaclinic.com. thecandidaclinic.com. The link to the test is right on the home page, and it's based on symptoms and evaluation. And once we receive it, we will contact you by phone to discuss further your situation. But we strongly recommend that both partners take this evaluation for the simple reason is that men are not immune to candida overgrowth. It's just not as common, and they just often don't experience as many and varied symptoms, but that doesn't mean that they don't have a problem, and it doesn't mean that they can't transmit that yeast overgrowth to their partners. If you have any questions about this particular subject, you can reach me at my office at 619-507-2113. And my website is healthyinformation.com. Should you wish to use email instead of phone, you can email me at askthedoc, ASKTHEDOC, at healthyinformation.com. Please consider liking this video if you found it informative, either for you or someone you know. Consider subscribing because we have a lot of fascinating subjects coming up just in the next 4 weeks alone. And I don't want you to miss out because they might be helpful to you or someone you know. This is Dr. Whiting. Please continue to stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you very soon.